is actually, I think this is so funny, and I just kind of wanted to throw my 2 cents in. So, like, so Madison Brown, I've liked Madison Brown's content for a while. I just honestly feel like she's like a black girl who listens to alternative music, which I love, and now it sounds like she's making alternative music, which I also love. So I think you should stream her music, but like, also this is hilarious. So she gets on TikTok, I guess, and or no, so she made, yeah, she was on. It sounds like this started on TikTok, where she was like talking about how she plans solo trips and how, you know, she basically has all these boundaries and stuff because she just doesn't like dealing with bullshit, which I think I have to go back for a second. And I feel like I've talked about this before, but the reason that we have to have examples of Kelly Stamps and to probably all of the other communities, like the white community, the Asian community, the Latin community, like, y'all probably think Kelly Stamps is a little bit strange, because like even her whole aesthetic, it's like so different from anything that we've seen before. And it's like it doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. Like her whole identity is not about like, oh, my friendship with this person and I dated this person and I'm waiting on this wedding, which in white America, for most white girls, it is. First of all, that is just not the situation for like most black girls. So you can't really start there at all. So contextually, if you're talking about most black girls in real life, we needed somewhere else to start from. And then we see Kelly just doing all of these things, like solo dating trips. She'll just go somewhere else. She was like in flight school. She's got all these things, right? And I'm not saying that Madison is copying off of the Kelly aesthetic. I'm saying that I'm seeing very similar activities, like solo sort of activities that Madison is doing, and she explained why she did them. She's like, I have these boundaries. I don't want to deal with bullshit. I don't want to wait for a whole bunch of people to split the bill and cancel this and get everyone's schedule aligned. It's very hard doing shit with other people. Like, it is so fucking difficult. Everyone's like, everybody has their own schedule. They've got their own relationships. They've got their own money shit. Like, everybody just has their own shit. And so coordinating groups of people to do things is very difficult. Oh my God. Like, you literally have to hear every story out of the hoo-ha. And for the most part, you actually might not even be able to get any fucking thing done because one person cancels, two people everybody cancels. If you actually listen to the Drake song, he references this. And I think that this is something that also some people don't understand about female jealousy. He's like, call those bitches and they'll be like, no, I'm staying in, hating ass hoes. That's what he says in the song. And I think some people don't, that reference might have flown straight over their head, like they don't get it. It's actually something that happens a lot amongst like groups of girls, especially in terms of like whoever is like the pretty ones or whatever in the group. Like what will happen, like let's say like if there's a group of 6 friends. Okay. So maybe like 2 of the friends are on work trips or something. So now there's 4 of the friends left who could potentially do something on, say, like Saturday or Sunday. Okay. So like realistically, if you like the people that you're hanging around, you probably just want to like go out and do stuff with them, right? Like, this sounds like a good idea. This sounds like fun. So then like, why wouldn't people like come or like engage or participate? Now, the reason is because, like, there's just, like, this pettiness of girls. And, like, when you have a group of friends and then someone is, like, excluded from the group, that person feels really sad. And I don't know how else to put it. They'll just feel really sad about it, and their feelings will probably be hurt. And they'll probably cry those feelings out to their significant other, their husband, their boyfriend, maybe if you're friends with your mom, like someone else, your journal. And over time, if that keeps happening, it doesn't happen to all women, but some women, you might have like really an aversion to making female friends. And so this is why we have to have a lot of conversations about like, I don't have many friends. Like, I don't have any friends. I mean, I don't know. I definitely will not be the person who's like, I'm opposed to female friendships and I hate all females. Like, I don't feel like that. Like, but I will definitely say like, I have very few female friends. Like, I'm definitely not like a popular girl. Like, women do not like me. Like, I am not popular in female groups for many reasons. But like, They just aren't very nice. It's like the easiest way to say it. But I will say, like, amongst other pretty attractive women, I feel like they always see me and just kind of empathize. Amongst uglier women, it gets brutal. Like, they don't even know how to deal. Like, they can't deal at all. They just, like, really, it just fucks with their whole mental. Like, they just cannot imagine a world where you are just literally regular and they are regular and you are just so much more attractive than they are. And it just like kills them on the inside. It like eats their soul or something. It's so strange. Anyway. So I was going back and I actually had something to say. Oh man, let's go back. What was I gonna say? Oh, Madison Brown. So people come in her comments as she's saying this on TikTok, and they're like, "Oh, you might want to look into the being autistic. Maybe you're autistic. It's possible that you're autistic." And then I didn't watch her video. I wanted to watch her video, and then I just didn't have the time to watch it, and then she took it down. So I think she like unpacks autism, and she was kind of making fun of it in a sense. And then she's like, "Why the fuck are you calling me autistic? I just don't want to deal with the shit." And the whole thing is hilarious because now all these people are making like response videos to that, saying like she's over speaking and she doesn't know what autism is. And I saw like Kai Foster make a video about autism. I thought Kai's video was great, where she was unpacking, it sounds like her personal experience with autism. But one thing I will say I thought was a little bit strange, she was like talking about autism in this way where like she was talking about her experience with autism as though every person with autism is like this. Like it would be like me describing this particular jacket that I have like traveled in 3 states with, and you know, it's faded, it's shrunken, it's got like I've cut parts of it. Like this jacket is very personalized at this point to me in my lived experience, right? So even though like it has, you know, a manufacturer ID, a brand, a style, and all that stuff, so you could technically like buy this sweater, it won't be like this exact sweater. And the way that she was describing autism was kind of like that, like every single person with autism wakes up on Tuesdays and then they say and do this, and then we all think like this. And it's like, and then she was talking about how it's very hard to like get a diagnosis for autism, and so she's like self-diagnosed, which so much of what she said I actually thought there were great points, because yes, mental health care is inaccessible for so many poor people, and especially so many people of color. That's true. That is true. Bro, that's so true. So true. But also, like, everyone with autism isn't the same, and I don't even know why people thought it was a good idea to, like, suggest that Madison has autism. Like, that is disrespectful. So I think people were coming with all these takes. It's like the whole disability community has decided to, like, make YouTube videos and speak up. I can't believe Madison Brown said this, Madison Brown did that. It's like, let that girl live. Like, everybody's opinion is going to be different, and you don't need to try to cancel people just because you disagree with them. It sounds like she came online to be like, I'm not autistic. And she's not. So, like, just suck it up. If you are autistic, that's fine. And she was talking about, like, overspeak. Somebody else made some video that was, like, overspeaking. Yeah, like some people are dealing with mental health issues and other people are just not. And like, so I'm like, let Madison Brown be like one of the people who's just not dealing with any mental health issues, period. Like, sounds like she's like in a mentally healthy place. Let her stay there, and we don't need to have more conversations than that. All the opinions that she feels are valid. They don't need to be corrected or interfered with just because they don't align with your worldview. And I really used to say that.